All right, guys, let's get this going. I want to let you guys know this is where the show starts right here. So anybody that wants to hit that timestamp it right here. Okay? Now, this is where we're going to start the show. And yes, this is an episode of Just Shenanigans. Is it funny? Is it not funny? Well, I'll leave that for you guys to decide. This is a segment that we've been doing on the Soda You Dig because of the fact that we have a lot of short videos that we do. And a lot of times it doesn't make sense to turn them into full shows. But this particular one, it's going to be a little bit different. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show that we did yesterday. And the show that we did yesterday was about a young man named Stevante Clark. Now, Stevante Clark is the younger brother of a gentleman named Stephon Clark, or a gentleman that was named Stephon Clark because he is posthumous now behind an incident that happened with the police. If you guys are not familiar with that story, all you have to do is just click back in our videos, a couple of videos back, and you'll be able to find a complete and entire show about that man's life and what ended up happening to him. And of course, I'll say it and I'll say it again as I did before. I think that what the police did was they encountered that man wrong. I want to make sure that everybody understands and hears me on that. Because apparently we got some people that wrote this little thing called a yellow bus that was a little bit shorter. Some people may have went to school with helmets on. But no disrespect to those people. Shout out to those people because we love those people. But we do have to acknowledge what it is, right? Got you, Jay McLovin. Appreciate that. But for the people that aren't able to catch that, and I'll say it again, what the police did to that man was wrong. Period. Point blank. For them to fire off 20 times, and I said this to Jason Gunn and a couple of my other people whenever we did that show. When you are on target as an officer and you shoot that many times, and every single bullet needs to count. So this is the way that it works. For every bullet that comes out of your gun, every bullet needs to be accounted for. That means you can't have just a bunch of misses and they didn't ricochet and all of that stuff. Every bullet needs to be on target and hit that target, because if you don't, then that is going to hit something else and potentially risk harming someone or killing someone else that you did not intend to hit, right? That's the responsible thing to do. Now, for the police to go and shoot at that man that was on the ground, that had his hands up, that had a phone in his hands, it doesn't matter what he had in his hands. At that time, he did not pose a threat. He was on the ground. They didn't have to engage that target. They could have waited. There's a lot of things that they could have done. There's a lot of things. The young man could have not have been outside doing whatever he was doing. It was reported that this man was spotted out going around robbing cars, breaking into car windows. I know people that have done this type of thing. And I know people that have had it done to them. I've had it done to me. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's not a very fun feeling to go outside and see your vehicle with glass spattered all over the place, inside your car, on the ground, and your stuff just gone. It's not a comfortable feeling. And it is a feeling of violation. It is a feeling of, if you had the opportunity to do something to somebody harmful, you probably would. I want to make that very clear. There is no excuse for it. Anybody that makes an excuse for it, I don't believe that they have all their wits about themselves. We should not continue to give excuses for bad behavior. We should not continue to give excuses for people putting themselves in positions that could potentially get them harmed. Do we all understand that? Because apparently some people don't. The reason I say that and the reason why we are so amped up today is because I was actually contacted by whom? The gentleman that you see right here on my right-hand side, the brother of Stephon Clark. His name is Stevante Clark. There's been a lot of stuff about this young man in the news, on TV, you know, all of this stuff. Of course, I put up the video yesterday of him being reportedly inside of a Best Buy with a whole stack of money. flossing what we like to call back in the old days, flossing money, flossing stacks, money phone up to the face. Ha ha ha, look, I got all this money. I got all this money. If you guys haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. I think it was a very telling video. Now, for a person to not like the fact that I put that video up, in my opinion, I think that just means that, hey, you know, maybe the fact that you didn't like someone referring to it in a negative way. So for the people that didn't see it, I will actually show it to you guys again because I think it's relevant. All right. I'm going to show it to you guys. Give me just a moment here. Let me pause it because I want you guys to watch. It's a very, very short video. And I'm going to show it again for the people that did not get a chance to see Mr. Stevante Clark in a reported situation where he was inside of a Best Buy. Now, of course, we're using this video by way of fair use. Of course, I don't have to tell you guys that. Why? Because I'll let my own self tell you guys. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. How about that? I am so smart. I got tired of saying the damn thing and messing it up. So here we go. Now, what you guys are looking at, and people wonder why there is no audio, that's because it ain't no audio. Somebody is actually recording a actual video feed at a Best Buy in California. I'm assuming this is probably in Sacramento because I'm assuming that he probably did not leave his city. All right. Now, what you're looking at is him with a money pouch in his hand. He's unzipping it. He has two of his buddies inside of the Best Buy with him, and that are dressed in black over there. As you can see, those two gentlemen right there are the guys with him. As you guys know, whenever people come into money, they want to have a whole bunch of people around them. And I don't know for the life of me why anybody would feel comfortable having, thousands of dollars on them and then have a bunch of people around them also and be advertising it. I think it's setting yourself up for failure. But here we go. Of course, big smile on his face, right? Kool-Aid smile. He unzips it, pulls out a fat stack, looks at it, his friends look at it, they laughing and smiling and they just jovial, all of that, right? First thing he does is he wants to impress his friends. Now, instead of just him impressing his friends, now he wants to go impress the Best Buy people. So here he goes. Right? But something's wrong with me for calling out this behavior, right? I'm going to ask you guys, is there something wrong with me for calling out this behavior? Hello? Jason Gunn said, broke people do that. I agree. I don't care what he has. This is the thing. The man has intelligence enough to lead a movement, lead a city of black people. If the people of Sacramento are going to allow this person to be their representative for the Black Lives Matter movement or the I Am Stevante Clark movement, then you're going to have to answer for this. This is your leader, and this is how your leader is behaving. Or what you need to do is you need to step out and say, I don't want this idiot to be our leader. He don't represent us. I ain't Stevante Clark. I ain't Stevante Clark. I ain't Stevante Clark. That's what y'all need to be yelling. Because guess what? I haven't said anything that was wrong about this young man yet. I haven't said anything disparaging about this young man yet. That is not true. But I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm going to tell y'all, this is where the story gets juicy. We got about 163 people watching. I'm glad y'all are here. Hit the thumbs up. Do that for me. So guess what happened to me sometime this morning? This young man somehow got my contact information, and this young man reached out to me, and I actually talked to this young man. How about that? The same dude that y'all seen on CNN, the same dude that y'all been seeing in the, in all of these rallies and protests and pictures and all of that stuff. This is the face of the Stevante Clark movement. Money phone. That right there. That's the face of your movement. Almost cussed. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Because I know people want to get me flagged over here, but it's all good, right? Doing real good. I need somebody to check and see where we are as far as likes. Hit the like button. Y'all don't have to donate. I only had one person donate so far. So if you don't want to do that, just hit the thumbs up. That's good enough too. That works just as well as a donation to me. I got that exclusive. Oh, it gets worse, guys. I have something better than this footage that y'all saw yesterday. I'm gonna let it play out. So of course he's in here acting a fool. Acting a fool. What is the reason for that? What is the reason behind this? Is this grief? This is what you guys call grief, or is that an excuse? Is that grief or is that an excuse? Which one? I need somebody to tell me. We got all of these people out here that are very opinionated. If it's 176 people watching the show, then I want 176 people to give me their real thoughts on this young man's behavior. For the people that want to defend him and for the people that want to say that he's grieving, then I want somebody to step up and testify and tell me that I am wrong for saying that his actions are reprehensible. Tell me that he has a mental illness. Somebody say something. Because I had somebody in my comment section that I think that said it best. They said, that is not grief. It is mental illness. That is not grief. I like what Mac Alpha said. I can't repeat what Mac Alpha said, but y'all can see it in the chat. Hunter Club used the terminology that a lot of people use. That particular terminology refers to as people as tap dancing and doing this and that and such and such. Well, you know, the way I see it is when you use that terminology, I consider that to be somebody that embarrasses their race, somebody that employs the negative stereotypical features and identities of their race and puts them into the public for public display for their own personal gain. That's the definition to me. That's the real definition. Not just because you don't like somebody, not just because you disagree with somebody. Shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor. I'm going to continue to give him props, right? Now that I've showed you that video, I'm going to tell you what this dude actually responded and said to me. Now, I can't show you guys too much of it because I don't want to put his information out there because I do not want him harassed or anything like that. But I will read you the email that Stevante Clark himself sent me, right? Let's go ahead and get this on the screen. Now, you guys aren't going to be able to see this unless I want to show you just certain sections of it, but I don't want to put the young man's information out there regardless of me not liking his actions, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to just have to just read it to you guys. What he said, and he wrote me around 4 a.m. this morning, and he said, "This is Stevante Clark. I would like to speak to you regarding your YouTube video. Give me a call at..." Oh, you thought I was going to give you the number? No, not going to do it. All right. Now, let me get this picture saved because you guys I'm going to definitely show you this picture that he sent me, and I'm going to definitely show you that this video that he sent me. Right? Now, what I did was I contacted him. I didn't hear from him. He didn't pick up or anything like that. He said the number came up as unavailable. So I said, fine. What I did was I gave him a number that he could contact me at. He contacted me. We talked. If you guys want to hear that conversation, we got about 185 people. I was hoping we could get about 200 people watching this live, but I think we've got enough. I think enough of you guys have hit the like button. I think you guys are ready. Are you guys ready to hear the phone conversation that we had? I can't hear you. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking with you guys, I promise. If you guys are ready to hear the phone conversation that me and him had, then I want you guys to say something in the chat. Let me know that you guys are ready to hear this conversation. I know you guys are about 30 seconds behind me. But I need to make sure that everybody's ready. I need y'all to make sure and get your popcorn together. You know, get all of that stuff together. And I want you guys to make sure that we hear this and hear this the very first time that I play it. Okay? Loud. Thank you, Ty. All right. Everybody says they're ready. Everybody ready? Darren said he's ready. He's ready. GSD. All right. Everybody's checked in. What's up, Nicole Marie? How you doing? Thank you so much. Say it loud. Say it proud. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's roll that audio. Here we go. Now, again, I want to preface this by saying, what's up, Jason Bernard? I want to preface this by saying, guys, before you hear this, California state law has a clause that prevents people from being recorded without their knowledge. So what I did was when he called me and I responded to him finally, he asked me, he said, are we live? I said, no, we are not live. He then asked me, he said, am I being recorded? And I said, yes, you are. Then he proceeded to go into his argument or conversation, whatever it is that he said. Counting down in 5 seconds, guys. Here's the audio. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sitting here listening to the thing ringing.
Are we live?
No, we are not live.
Okay, well, are you recording me?
Yes, I am. Y'all heard that? Everybody let me know that y'all heard me give him the confirmation before I go on with the rest of this.
Yes.
Hey, okay, what's going on, bro? I'm sorry. I'm sitting here listening to the thing ringing.
Are we live?
No, we are not live.
Okay, well, are you recording me?
Yes, I am. Everybody heard that? He said, he said, am I recording him? And I said, yes, I am. Want to make sure that that's heard before I play the rest of it. Okay, y'all said y'all heard him. Okay, good. Okay, what's going on, bro? I'm sorry. I'm sitting here listening to the thing ringing.
Are we live?
No, we are not live.
Okay, well, are you recording me?
Yes, I am. I record every call that I get.
Great. Because you're what's wrong with the black community. You're the problem. You hear me?
I'm listening to you.
The way you exploit my family. You're black too. That's what breaks me the most. Is you're black. That what hurts me the most. Is that you're black. That fucks me up the most. Out of everything you said and done, nothing hurts me because you don't have no facts right. Literally zero facts right. The money, 90% of the money you see in that Best Buy video is fake. 90% of it. Do you understand me? 90% of that money is business cards for people who are actually helping me raise money to support my mother. My mother's homeless. Did you know that?
No, I don't know anything about what's going on, bro. And that's kind of
you're reporting. Yeah, you're black and you're reporting these things about me. You keep playing the video. The reason I was so excited, Puff was called me because I missed his call earlier, and he said he was going to do something to help me, my brother, and my family. That's why I was so excited when he called. Plus, he never called me. Did you know that? So before you come out here disrespecting me, you first off need to apologize.
Well, this is the thing. Do you want to just talk at me, or do you want to talk at me, or do you want to have a conversation?
I need your apology first before anything.
This is the thing, brother. You reached out to me. This is the thing. I have no problem with talking to you.
Are you going to apologize? Are you going to apologize right now? Yes or no?
If I feel like I did you wrong, I will absolutely apologize to you. Yes.
No. You did. You kept me up. Are you going to apologize right now? Apologize now.
Okay. Well, tell me what do you feel like I did wrong, and I'll be more than happy to apologize for it.
You tell me what you think. No, you tell me. No, I'm not doing that. Apologize, black man. I'm holding you accountable. I'm holding every black person accountable. Apologize now.
Brother, this is the thing. I will apologize if I feel like there's something I did that's wrong. So okay, I'll tell you what.
Fuck you. Fuck your radio station. You have let your own people down. Fuck you.
Do you want an apology? Do you want an apology? Oh wow, this little exclusive audio. Guys, we got about 208 people in the building. Hit the thumbs up. Yes, you guys have heard it. I am the problem with the black community. Yes. You've heard it here live. DJ Just J is the problem with the black community, right? And he told me something else I didn't know. Did you hear that? He actually said that, he said, screw my, he would even say screw, but I can't say the word because I don't want to get flagged. But he said, screw my radio station. So am I a radio station now? I'm a news station now? Is that what it is? How about that? Just Jay has graduated. Shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor, man, for even giving me the platform. Shout out to my sister Packer Girl for allowing me the opportunity to be a part of the platform. And shout out to all the people that were irresponsible with this platform that are no longer here now, that allowed me to put this thing in a position to where I was allowed to run it my way, take it in a direction, and grow this radio station. Yeah. Good job, Stevante Clark. Good job. Now I want you guys to hear that again. I'm going to pause it so you guys can hear certain things that maybe you didn't catch. So since people don't like it when I pause the audio, I just simply played it all the way through. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to play it again so you guys can hear this. Again, this is a recorded phone call in which I notified him that I recorded the phone call. He was being recorded. We were not live at the time. And he agreed to talk to me after he confirmed that I am recording the call. This is Stevante Clark calling me, my phone. Is this Stevante?
Yes.
Hey, okay, what's going on, bro? I'm sorry, I'm sitting here listening to the thing ringing. And I was a little bit disheveled because I didn't know it was him calling me because I didn't hear the phone ring. But he's already trying to so-called get me told. You know how they say in our community, trying to get you told.
Are we live?
No, we are not live. We are not live.
Okay, well, are you recording me?
Yes, I am. You heard that? I record every call that I get.
Great.
So I confirmed it. He said, great.
Great, because you're what's wrong with the black community. You're the problem.
I am what's wrong with the black community. I am the problem. I would see for the pro-blacks out there and for the people of Sacramento, where is there anybody in the chat room from California? Because I've already given, just to let you guys know, I've already given Stevante Clark a chance to get on here and he did not respond at all. He did respond, but he didn't respond when it was time for him to get on here and explain himself. At that point, I said, we're going to take this in a whole different direction then. I am the problem with the black community. Where are my people from California? Where are my people from Sacramento? Where are you guys from? Shout it out in the chat. I want to hear from somebody in California, and y'all let me know how I am the problem. How am I responsible for the death of Stefan Clark? How am I responsible for the death of his 16-year-old brother? I want to hear that from someone. Eagles is me. Nicole Marie. Gray Bullet. Okay, I would love to hear from you guys. I will wait for you guys to say something in the chat. Classy Young Man. That's right. I forgot about that. Thank you, Chastity. King James Beats. Anthony Cantor. Bay Area. Shout out to my dude, E40. Matter of fact, Stevante, you let your people in Sacramento know that I have actually not only met E40, but I've DJed for E40. Shout out to my brother E40. And shout out to a bunch of other California rappers. Shout out to my brother Mr. Capone E, who I've DJed for twice. So I've done more probably for your own damn city than you have. While you out here getting fat stacks, benefiting from your brother's death, that's blood money. That shit ain't right. That's not right at all. But I'm the problem? Who knew? I'm the problem. We got 213 people watching. Hit the thumbs up, please. Guys don't have to donate, but donations work in the form of thumbs up. Thank you. Y'all better ask somebody about your boy DJ Just J. I'm not that known. I'm far from known. But I have done my damn work that people should not be able to discredit me, and disparage me. The stuff that I've done, I've kept it to myself. Shout out to one of my best friends, Tara, out there in California, where's she at? In Long Beach, the LBC. Shout out to my best friend Tara out there. Shout out to everybody in California. Y'all love West Coast rap? Y'all let me know, where am I the problem? I'm gonna let y'all hear him tell y'all for himself. What'd you say, Stevante?
Great, because you're what's wrong with the black community. You're the problem.
I am the problem. First of all, let's think about what's wrong with the black community. Let's think about what could he be possibly talking about? He could be talking about the crime. He could be talking about, robbery. He could be talking about drugs, because as you guys know, that, the whole situation about I love that movie, Kill the Messenger. If y'all don't know about how drugs came to, America, and how the crack epidemic really started, then y'all need to go back and watch that movie, Kill the Messenger. Kill the Messenger. Love that movie. If you guys know how that whole thing got started, oh my, wow. Thank you, Black. This is the thing, Stephon Clark. What you don't realize is that there are people in your own city that will tell the truth on you, and they're not worried about the fact that, they're making you look bad or anything like that. These people are worried about doing something real in the community and letting people know what's real and what's not. I have a person in my chat that said one GoFundMe made $83,000, and the other one was at $4,000, and that's the one for his mother's new house. And I'm gonna tell you something. He actually brought up his mother's house, and this dude actually told me a lie, and I'm gonna let you guys hear that lie. So thank you for bringing that up. Here we go. This is the lie that he told.
You hear me?
I'm listening to you.
The way you exposed my family.
The way I exposed his family. That's the problem with the black community. That's the problem with everything going on, is the expose. This is why people hate Tommy Sotomayor, because of the fact that he exposes problems. How about this? Instead of expose, instead of bash, how about we use words that actually make some sense? How about we use words that actually mean something? How about this word, Stevante Clark? Because I know you're watching me right now. It's too many people watching the show right now. So I'm going to look in the camera and talk to you directly, since you want to talk quick and not allow me to say anything, the same way that you did Don Lemon, and I'm going to tell you directly. One thing that you're not going to do here is you're not going to lie on me, and you're not going to call me out. That's what you're not going to do. But one thing that we do here is this little thing that we call identify. Can somebody put that in the chat and give Stevante Clark? I'm not sure if he graduated high school, if the dude has, any wits about himself. Can somebody put that in the chat? Can somebody take that word identify and put it in the chat? Can somebody do that for me? Identify a problem. It is the first rule of troubleshooting. Speaking of troubleshooting, there's a place that you went to recently called Best Buy. And at that place, Best Buy, what I used to do was I used to work for a company. I'm not going to say which company I worked for, but I will tell you, one of the things that my expertise was in was troubleshooting. Troubleshooting. Do you know what troubleshooting means, young man? Troubleshooting is how you fix problems, step by step. It is a documented process of correcting an issue. And one of the first things that you do is you identify a problem. Identify. Identify. So you can understand what the problem is, and then you could do the second step, which is to assess the problem. Then you create a plan of action of how to fix their problem. The aforesaid problem. Identify. What I am doing is I am identifying a problem. The problem is the fact that your brother and your other brother put themselves in bad positions that they should not have been in. You want to talk about the fact that this young man got shot by the police and he has a family and his children and his wife. His wife, right? Right? Well, how about this? How about if your family meant that much to you? And my girl will tell you in the chat, if your family meant that much to you, then where would you have your ass at? I'm going to ask all the women that are in relationships out there. If you were married to a man, shout out to my married women out there. I know we got a couple people out there that are family people. How many women out there will be okay with their man being gone at 12 a.m. in the morning? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where are my ladies at out there? Ladies, I need y'all to chime in. We're about to really, really get into this. Where are my ladies at? Where are my married ladies at? Where are even my ladies that are in relationships that cohabitate with a man? Would you not question your man if your man is out of the house in the middle of the night, creeping, doing God knows what? How many ladies will be okay knowing that you're married, knowing that you're in a relationship, knowing that y'all have a house and home to protect, and knowing the fact that you got young kids in that house are going to be okay with your man leaving the house and being gone in the middle of the night doing whatever the hell he's doing? I can guarantee you something. My girl knows where I'm at 24/7. And my girl has a right to know where I'm at 24/7. Same as her. I'm not going to be okay with my girl disappearing in the middle of the night at 12 a.m. in the morning. And I don't have no answers as to where she's at. So identify problem. Why are you leaving home? What are you going to go do? And what do you hope to accomplish by doing so? So if you were going to go participate in some illicit behaviors, then it sounds like I've already identified the problem. Identify. Right? But I'm the problem in the black community. We got almost about 250 people watching. Guys, I'm about to play the rest of this audio for you and let y'all hear this young man tell you guys what he feels like is wrong with the black community. You want to tell him, Stevante Clark? Oh, yeah, I got you recorded, my dude. Let's go.
Okay, well, are you recording me?
Yes, I am. I record every call that I get.
Great. Because you're what's wrong with the black community. You're the problem.
I'm the problem.
You hear me?
I'm listening to you. And I said I'm listening to you. I'm not going to say anything until I understand. This is how we handle business. I'm not going to say a thing in response to you until I understand what you're talking about and where you're trying to go. Like a smart man would do.
The way you exploit my family, you're black too. That's what breaks me the most.
I expose his family, and because I'm black doing it. Well, let me ask you guys something. How do these people like him feel about the white community exposing black problems? How do you feel about the media exposing black problems? CNN, ABC, NBC exposing black problems. They need to be shut down. You know, Don Armas needs to be shut down. Their jobs need to be taken and all of that stuff, right? So you guys have a problem with the white media, quote unquote, white media, calling out the black community. The Asian community can't do it. The Latin community can't do it. The Middle Eastern community can't do it. The Australian community can't do it. The Canadian community can't do it. So who else is supposed to call out the hypocrisy in the black community?
Is you're black. That what hurts me the most is that you're black. That fucks me up the most. Out of everything you said and done, nothing hurts me because you don't have no facts right. Literally.
He said, I don't have no facts. This is why people don't want to talk to me. Shout out to Chastity and Jason Gunn and some of y'all people that have been with me for a long time. Y'all know how I am whenever people try to call me out and I bring facts to the table. Y'all better ask some of these dudes that ain't around no more. You might want to be careful talking about me like that.
Zero facts right.
He said 0 facts.
Money, 90% of the money you see in that Best Buy video is fake.
Now, number one, I'm going to tell you guys something. This is why I love it when people just talk. This movie that was called The Departed taught me something. And what that movie taught me is he said that you can learn a lot by watching things eat. You can learn a lot by watching things eat. What does that mean? Listen, watch, observe, and you will learn something. I had no idea that he was at a Best Buy, and I had no idea initially when I watched the video that that was money in his hands. Now, eventually I concluded that, but now you confirm that you had money in your hands. And what he said was 90% of the money was not real. Did you hear that?
Facts right. Literally, 0 facts right.
He said 0 facts.
The money, 90% of the money you see in that Best Buy video is fake.
90% of the money that I saw in that Best Buy video was fake.
90% of it. Do you understand me?
90% of it, he reiterated.
90% of that money is business cards for people who are actually helping me raise money to support my mother. My mother's homeless. Did you know that?
Now, we actually had somebody in the chat that commented on this earlier. He said, my mother is homeless. Did you know that? Well, I'm going to tell you something. Whose responsibility is it to take care of his mama? Tommy talks about this a lot. Whose responsibility? Oh, it's the kid's responsibility to take care of their mother, not the other way around, right? Hello. Hello. Did the smart people catch that one? The people that didn't ride short buses to school with helmets on? Did we catch that? Whose responsibility is it to take care of mama? The kids? Really? Interesting. Didn't know that. I thought it was supposed to be a husband or a boyfriend. Or how about some self-accountability? How about it's your mama's responsibility to take care of herself? How about that? How about that? What's wrong with pointing the finger at the person that is in the position? You, your mom. That is y'all's responsibility. Why is that the world's responsibility to take care of y'all? That's the part that I'm talking about, guys. When this self-entitlement mindset is bred from birth, people tend to get entitled and they think that you owe them something. You owe me. Sacramento owes me. California owes me. The government owes me. The governor owes Stevante Clark, right? And we, as citizens, owe his mama a house and a place to live. What? What? It's comical. This is going to be an epic show today on Just Shenanigans, right? Y'all make sure to subscribe, man. We got more coming. Guys, I ain't even got to the good part yet. That's the scary thing. I haven't even got to the good part yet. We got 255 people watching. If you guys are ready to hear the good part, I need you guys to hit the thumbs up, share this video. I want to see us get to 300 people watching. Because I got something real good for you that he sent himself.
No, I don't know anything about what's going on, bro. And that's kind of
my mother's homeless. You know, for people who are actually helping. You seen that Best Buy video is fake. Facts right. The money, 90% of the money you seen in that Best Buy video is fake. Right. The money, 90% of the money you seen in that Best Buy video is fake. Right. The money, 90% of the money you seen in that Best Buy video is fake.
90% of the money that I saw in the Best Buy video was fake. Let's go.
90% of it. Do you understand me? 90% of that money is business cards.
90% of that money is business cards that are in the shape of dollar bills, green dollar bills.
For people who are actually helping me raise money to support my mother. My mother's home.
helping him raise money to support his mother. Is that what they're donating money to? Uh-oh, did y'all catch that? What's up, Relationship Rehab? AKA United Guns of America, AKA the second half to the Guru and the Horror Show. Y'all check him out. We got about 255 people watching. I need thumbs up, guys. Did y'all hear that? They are raising money for him to take care of his mother. I thought they were raising money in an effort to build a school, build a 24-hour recreational center, and to bury his brother. Oh, I didn't know that they're supposed to be giving him money to take care of his whole life and take care of his mother. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stevante, you talk too damn much.
For people who are actually helping me raise money to support my mother. My mother's homeless. Did you know that?
His mother is homeless, but yet they've raised at least, y'all. If y'all find that link, one of my moderators or somebody email me the link of that GoFundMe. Send it to me, because I ain't going to look it up, because I got more important information than that. But if y'all have it, send it to me.
No, I don't know anything about what's going on, bro. And that's kind of
you're reporting. Yeah, you're black and you're reporting these things about me. You keep playing the video. The reason I was so excited, Puff was called me because I missed his call earlier, and he said he was going to do something to help me, my brother, and my family. That's why I was so excited when he called. Puff, he never called me. Did you know that? So before you come out here disrespecting me, you first off need to apologize.
Well, this is the thing. Do you want to just talk at me, or do you want to talk
apology.
at me, or do you want to have a conversation?
I need your apology first before anything.
This is the thing, brother.
And keep in mind, he ain't told me nothing that I've done wrong.
You reached out to me. This is the thing. I have no problem with talking to you.
Are you going to apologize? Are you going to apologize right now? Yes or no?
If I feel like,
and keep in mind how he tried to run right here, that interview with Don Lemon, he tried to run him. He tried to run the funeral. He tried to run the protest. He's tried to run everything. And one thing that I will not let him do is run a phone conversation with me.
I did you wrong, I will absolutely apologize to you. Yes.
No, you did.
And I said, if I done anything wrong to you, I will apologize to you. And that is a big if. And I will actually read you guys the email that I had between me and him.
You did. You kept me up.
I kept him up. Why does he talk like that? What grown man talks like that? You kept me up. What does that mean? Guys, can somebody explain to me what that means? Seriously. Look, I know I'm being a little bit animated, and I want you guys to understand that we are all doing this in good enjoyment of a show. That's it. Somebody said $83,901 is what they've collected so far. Let me check my email. I haven't got an email yet about that. If you guys have that actual link to the GoFundMe, send it to me at sotoyoudig@gmail.com. That's a lot. $83,000. That's almost $100,000 in less than 2 weeks. And they have a separate GoFundMe for his mom?
Are you going to apologize right now?
He said, apologize for cutting him up. For cutting him up. He said, apologize for cutting me up. I ain't cut nothing, bruh. I don't know what you mean by that, but ain't no cutting up in here.
Now, yes or no?
If I feel like I did you wrong, I will absolutely apologize to you. Yeah.
That's okay. Send me the link, Black. Send me the link anyway, because I can still view it. There it is. Thank you, Tony. Yep. Jackpot. Let's get it. Screen capture. Let's get it. Hold on. Having a problem with this button here. Hold on. There it is. And if you guys want to see more of it, let me move this out of the way so y'all can see the whole thing. And I'll scroll it down for you so you can read it. There it is. You guys should be able to see that. All right. Help the Clark family. Now, I'm assuming because it's already closed, there is no more information that you can see on it. But as you can see, they raised $83,109. Insane. In less than 2 weeks. This isn't a natural disaster that they went to. This isn't an international incident. This is simply something wrong that was done to a young man that was committing a criminal act that put himself in the line of fire. Shout out to my brother Jason Gunn. I know he know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no. You did.
I cut him up.
You kept me up.
Cut me up.
Are you going to apologize right now? Apologize now.
Okay, well, tell me what do you feel like I did wrong, and I'll be more than happy to apologize for it.
No, you tell me what you think. No, you tell me. No, I'm not doing that. Apologize, black man. I'm holding you accountable. I'm holding every black person accountable. Apologize now.
I don't know who he think he talking to, but I can guarantee you, look, I don't know. Like, I come from a generation where you don't just talk to another grown man any kind of way you feel like it. I would never sit there and let somebody just talk to me like that. No, you do it now. You do it now. What? Is that how you talk to people? That is not how you talk to grown people, young man.
Holding every black person accountable. Apologize now.
Brother, this is the thing.
Like I'm his kid or something.
I will apologize if I feel like there's something I did that.
And I said, I will apologize. He didn't even let me get a sentence out. I will apologize if I did something wrong to you.
That's wrong. So if I heard, okay, I'll tell you what.
Fuck you. Fuck your radio station. You have let my people. You have let your own people down. Fuck you.
Do you want an apology? Do you want an apology? Do you want an apology?
And he hung up.
Oh wow, this little.
I had to cut the last little portion of it all. But I'm just saying, I still got a little bit of a hood tendency, so I had to cut the last part off. But at that point, he already hung up. Now, again, guys, for the 275 people that are watching, that is not all. You remember that? Wait, there's more. Are you guys ready for the more? Stevante Clark emailed me, and this is what he said. Hold on, let me get my email pulled back up. Uh-oh. Hold on. I got two. Thank you, Tony Hogan, for sending me that. I appreciate that. Oh, nice. Okay, guys, we're getting some more emails here. My brother Barry just sent me something. This is about to get real good. Okay. Now, his email said he would like to speak to me. That was the conversation. Now, he sent me a video, which I'm about to play for you guys here in just a moment. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read y'all the conversation that we had. He said, I missed your calls. They come up as blocked. Give me your number and I'll call you right away. I gave him the number. He called me. And then I responded after he hung up. And I said, I thought you contacted me to have a conversation, young brother. I'm still open to having a real honest conversation with you. And I preface it by saying, if I have disparaged you in some way, then I want to apologize to you on the phone. When you're ready to have a conversation about this and the things that I said, just hit me back. Thanks in advance, DJ Just J. And he said back, he said, you need to apologize publicly. You publicly bashed me. There's that word again, bash. Yeah, hit the thumbs up for me, guys, if y'all would. And I'm gonna show y'all the last little bit. I got three more things you really want to see. He said, I'm just trying to do the right thing for my city, and you've created a negative setback that I don't need right now. I need money to raise money for my family and my community, not sit around and try to clear my name all day. You don't know my story, even though you're telling me your story. You don't know my story. You just know what the media wants you to know. Well, I'm a radio station now, according to him, right? Anyways, I know my truth. Not everyone has to believe my story, but you, brother, have disgraced your ancestors, the black community, and anyone in the world with mental health issues. Woo! He said, I have disgraced my ancestors, the black community, and anyone in the world with mental health issues. Wow. Good job, Stevante. And I wrote him back and I said, and after I had time to think about it, I said, do you want to come on my live show and hear my apology? And I said, we can clear things up about any negativity that's in the media about you. I sent him the link. He didn't respond to the link. He said, well, eventually he responded. He said, yeah, let's set that up. Email me the information. And I said, the show starts in 45 minutes from this message, because he had been messaging me consistently. So I knew he got the message because I confirmed that he got the message. And because I also was able to text him. What did he say? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good timeout. Good job, Jay McLevin. And I said the show starts in 45 minutes from this message. You can either join by way of Skype or Google Hangouts. The details are, I will apologize for what I said that was wrongly disparaging, which is nothing, by the way. That's a little wording trickery for you. And I want you to have a real conversation with me. Nothing disrespectful towards me or my show live on air. Do we have a deal? And he said, yes, send me the information. So I said, click this link and let's talk. And I sent him the panel link, never heard from him. So for everybody that was sitting here waiting on the show to start, I need all of the people that were waiting on the show to start to tell the people in the chat, how long did I wait? How long were you guys waiting? How long did I have to reset the timer on the show? How long? But wait, it gets better. Stevante actually sent me a video. Now I'm going to show you guys this video because we're, of course, using it by way of fair use. You guys, give me a moment. Let me get it up on the screen. This is what you came for. This is the good part.
By talking about me throwing money and shit.
Now, before I show this video, of course, I'm going to give the disclaimer again. But this is a video that he sent me personally. I don't know if this is on social media or if it's not, but I know he emailed me this video. Now, before I show you this video, of course, I have to give you guys the fair use disclaimer. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. All right, here we go. This is what he sent me.
By talking about me throwing money and shit. It's fake money, idiots. It's not real. But that's all y'all care about. That's the point. Watch this. I'm on the steps right now.
Now, I want you guys to hear that, and I need you guys to confirm that y'all heard that. Jason Gunn said I gave him almost 2 hours. Revy Gunn says I gave about an hour. Bill McCracken said over an hour. This is what he sent me. And this is what he said in response to having all that money in Best Buy and spending racks and putting money up to the money phone up to his ear. This is what he said in response to that to me directly. This is exclusive video.
By talking about me throwing money and shit. It's fake money, idiots.
He said fake money. Did he not? What did he say? What is that? What is that? What kind of money is that, Stevante?
Shit. It's fake money. It's fake money. It's fake money. It's fake money, idiots. It's fake money, idiots. It's fake money, idiots. It's fake money, idiots.
Fake money, right? Now I'm going to show you guys something. Look at that. Now you guys tell me that that doesn't look like real money. On the front.
Fake money, idiot.
And the back. Look at that. This video is in black and white, but I have a color photo of it. And I'm going to show. Do you guys want to see the color photo? Can I get a couple more thumbs up? Can I get a couple more thumbs up? I have an actual photo of the money that he took to Best Buy. Why is the video titled Stevante Clark admits to spending counterfeit money inside of Best Buy? Because he just said it's fake money, and I have a picture of it that he decided to send me. I don't know why it is that people decide to open up their mouths and tell on themselves, but I actually have it.
It's not real.
He said it's not real.
That's all y'all care about.
But that's all we care about.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Watch this. I'm on the steps right now.
Stevante. Here we go, guys. This, yeah, I hope it does. Send it to World Star. We exposing this dude today. This is what he sent me. Expose. Uh-oh. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something about printing money and making money that looks like it could potentially be real. How many of you guys know about the federal law and the statutes of the federal law when it comes to counterfeit money? This is the image that he also sent to me with the picture or the video that he sent. Now, my guy, Barry, a.k.a. Sesquipedalian, sent me a link, and he said, your guide to U.S. federal counterfeit money laws. Counterfeiting has been going on for centuries. Every time fake money gets into the market, the currency and the people's belief in the government becomes devalued. This is why the government has to play a role in protecting the currency's integrity. The founders of America put a clause in the Constitution that stated that any person found counterfeiting money would be punished. Now, this is actually a really long thing. Actually, I'll go ahead and read it to you because it's not that bad. In 1865, the Secret Service was established to go after money counterfeiters. At that time, 1/3 of the U.S. currency was fake. 1/3. That's a lot. What's up, Rennie? That's a lot. 1/3. It's thought that about 1 out of every 10,000 notes produced by the people of North Korea are circulating in the United States. The super notes are believed to have been developed in order to fund their weapon buying program. Apart from producing counterfeit notes, federal law is also against being in possession of fake notes, passing on, uttering, or making something fake look as if it's genuine, and dealing with money that is either domestic or foreign with the intentions of defrauding. Keep in mind, he was inside of a Best Buy. We got about 287 people. Can we hit 300? Hit the like button. Thank you. The Counterfeit Deterrence Act of 1992. Thank you again to, y'all got to thank Barry for this. Thanks, Sesquipedalian. The Counterfeit Deterrent Act of 1992 increased the penalties of counterfeiting. The law also gave powers to Treasury to make new note designs to make it very hard to counterfeit money. In 1996, the new notes were released. The portraits on the notes were bigger and they were moved to the left in order for small watermarks of the portraits to be inserted. Color shifting ink was also used to make counterfeiting even harder. Anytime money comes from a place which is thought to be legitimate and it turns out that it has been produced illegally, the person is concluded to have committed the crime of counterfeiting. The crime includes generating fake money in a bid to commit fraud and altering legitimate money. He was inside of a Best Buy in his own words. He said 90% of the money that you saw in the video at Best Buy was fake. 90%. Do I need to play the video for you again? Because I will. Counterfeiters are given up to 20 years in prison or up to a $250,000 fine. If by any chance any other person other than the defendant makes a financial loss or gain, the sentence becomes heavier and the person caught can get up to a 25-year sentence in prison. Those who counterfeit gold coins or gold bars can get up to 15 years in prison. The sentence varies depending on the specifics of the crime. How harsh is the sentence actually depends on the amount of money that was counterfeited. He had a whole stack. If one did not have the intention to defraud and they pled innocent, they cannot be charged. For example, if you print money as a joke and the currency is of poor quality and you argue that it cannot pass off as legal currency, you cannot be charged. But I want you guys to look at that photo. Does that not look like a real $100 bill? To the untrained eye, and if you ain't paying attention, you're in a business, you're busy, you got a bunch of crap going on, and somebody just hands you over a couple real dollars because he had 10% real money, right? Based on what he said. He said 90% of it was fake, 10% of it was real. So he handed them 10% real money, 90% fake money in his own words. Now you guys look at that. Let me turn it around for you. Does that not look like that could potentially be mistaken? Hello. We got 287 people watching. Does that not look like that could be fake? The real bill in my hand compared to the fake one. If you are not paying attention. Hello. I don't hear you, Stevante Clark. I don't see you emailing me no response about Stevante Clark. Hello. Yeah, you done got yourself in some hot water with this one, my brother. Y'all wonder why these dudes are out here committing crimes and why Stevante Clark just got out of jail in 1 month prior to the shooting for breaking in cars. Does that not look like the real thing? To the untrained eye, if somebody hands you a couple of bills and most of them are real and they give you a couple of fake ones, does that not look like the real deal, even including the blue stripe right there? Oh, hell. This is going to be an epic show today. Let me put my little money up. Since we broke up in this thing, right? I'm going to put my little money up. Now, for one to be convicted of counterfeiting, let me make sure. This type of defense can only be accepted in selected cases. Only be selected or accepted in selected cases. One can be charged with counterfeiting even if only one side of the money was printed fake. Only if it was one side. For one to be convicted of the crime of counterfeiting, the person ought to be proven to be aware that the money they got was not genuine, which he confirmed. If the person is thought to even have slightly suspected that the note was not genuine, then they will be arrested for trying to pass on a fake note to someone else at Best Buy. Evidence is also required to prove that that the person is innocent. If the person has passed on fake money more than once or has used a large denomination note to make small purchases instead of using the change that he previously had been given, and it had been discovered that he has separated his money, in that there are fake notes on one side as genuine and on the other side, then it can be proven that they knew the money was fake. One can be charged for printing foreign currency within the boundaries of the U.S. and also for printing currencies outside of the borders of the U.S. It is advisable to always report to the police about any counterfeit notes that come into your possession to avoid keeping the note in circulation, since you can end up on the wrong side of the law. You may also have to give police as much information as possible to enable them to track down the offender. Hashtag share this video. Because your ass is going to have to answer for that, Stevante. You may also lose your money and you will not be refunded for any purchases that you have made or any deposits you try to make in the bank. If you have homeowners insurance, you can claim a refund or for counterfeit money, but you might have to cater for the required deductions. A counterfeiting offense also includes being in possession of any equipment used to produce fake money. As an example, metal plates that are used to make money. Scanning money or making copies of notes to be used in counterfeiting is also a counterfeiting crime. This law actually led to the development of applications that can block scanners from taking any image of the U.S. currency. There are also other harmless items that will soon be banned from being sold to the public once the Treasury Department decides to start using them exclusively. These items include security threads and paper that is used for printing money. Producing images of notes have been regulated. Any banknote image you produce must be at least three quarters of the size of an original banknote. That looks like the exact same size that he had in his hand. The resolution should not be more than 72 dpi, digital pixels on the image for digital copies. One may not be convicted for being in possession of a note that obviously looks fake and cannot be easily passed on to someone else as legal currency. An exception is made if the image of the banknote was not reproduced for a news article that talks about money, and then the image is required for illustration purposes. If you get arrested for being in possession of counterfeit money, the best thing to do is to contact an attorney, since counterfeiting is a serious offense. Getting a complete understanding of the law is a good way of ensuring that you are always on the right side of the law. The use of the law varies from one location to another and also depends on the situation. Shout out to Sesquipedalian Mug, aka Barry, for that information and that email. Thank you so much. Now, let's move on, because I'm going to tell you guys what I think he's trying to do with the money. Number one, I definitely think that he's trying to pass this money on. If you guys didn't see what I showed you, I actually held up a real $100 bill next to this one and showed you guys that it is the same size. It looks the exact same. And if you guys aren't paying attention, you can end up with one of those bills. That looks like the exact same size. That's what Mr. Stevante Clark sent me. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys another video that I have in my possession. Let me see. Which one is it? Oh, I know. It's right here. I already got it set up. Nope, not that one. This one. Because people were wondering, well, what is he going to do with the money? Now, I'm going to show you guys the fact that this is also something that been pointed out to me. This is the good part. I found out that Stevante Clark is a California rapper under the group name Black Market Records, BMR. This is the finale, guys. This is the finale. I'm going to take a bow right now. Take a bow. You guys are welcome for this awesome story. I found out from my people in the comment section that they said, look up somebody under the name. Let me pull it up here so I can make sure I get it right. Let me make sure I get it right here. Hold on. Where's it at? Because I wrote it out here. Matter of fact, where's that? Oh, I know where that video is. It's right here. Okay. His rap name. The fake money was printed here. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Well, I read you guys what the law was. And the money that he has in his hands definitely looks like that falls under the counterfeit law. But I found out that his rap name is, instead of Stevante Clark, it is Pharaoh Da Vinci. Pharaoh, P-H-A-R-O-A-H, Da Vinci, D-A-V-I-N-C-I. Can y'all put that in the chat? Pharaoh Da Vinci. Thank you, Hunter Club. Appreciate that. I'm going to let you guys know, this is where I think he's going to end up spending the rest of this money at. I want you guys to watch Mr. Stevante Clark, a.k.a. Pharaoh Da Vinci. Listen to this. And we're using this by way of fair use.
We're just talking, just, you know what I mean, relax. I'm not promoting like Nico. You know what I mean?
Promoting the name and shit. What's going on, Black Market Records, man? We out here. You see everybody. You see everything that's been going on. We've been campaigning. Young Sid, you see the really Pharaoh, man. The youngster that's gonna come in and get on y'all youngsters.
Young greats, nigga. Fuck you and your mama too. I mix the rock in my Jamba Juice, nigga. Yes. Yeah. We out here,
but
nigga.
It is going down. Got love out here in LA. You feel me? Making
cold-blooded in the summer, nigga. Nigga, I let the beat boil, then I let the bitch simmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me spit a verse real quick. Yeah, I'm black market, bitch, I'm black market. All right.
Get him.
Different stages, roll some cages. As for classics, this the latest. I'm the bestest, that's the greatest. Life's a game, spades, I'm aces. All my bitches races, all my hoes done caught some cases. All my niggas wildin', having babies and still childish. What the fuck I'm talking about? Meat murder, let's chalk it out. Sacramento, I'm the South. Welcome home, no shoes in my house, no laws, no rules. What the fuck are you about? I'm black and I'm proud, you better say that shit loud. Got a cat for a mouse, I fuck her then I'm out. Miss me with the gossip, suck dick the word of mouth. Fucked on the floor, get sucked on the couch. Fucked up her makeup, wipe out her account. I'm in, then I'm out. What that mean? I gotta bounce. If you ain't talking money, then you better speak pounds. Miss me with the what and who, the where, the why, the how, the nouns. Pray for silence, not a sound. I don't run, I walk my town. Myself is who I talk with now. Like why the real niggas down. I speak with kings, I hold the crown. Show respect like bitch bow down. I knocked you out, you back here out. Akamado hand me downs. Young niggas so whammies now. He gon' need his family now. Nigga.
Black market.
I'm black market. Bitch, I'm black market.
There it is. There's the name right there. Pharaoh Da Vinci. And there's the website that you guys can look up. Wow. Tell me that I did not do a damn good job exposing this bull crap. As Pandorians would say, that's a mic drop. That's a mic drop moment. Again, Pharaoh Da Vinci. This is who you guys are representing. He's talking about having sex with women, getting them pregnant, throwing them out, wiping them off, and talking about chalking out murders and this and that and stuff like that. The same dude that not only had his brother, his 16-year-old brother murdered, but now also has his older brother, Stefan Clark, murdered. But yet this is what he's talking about: murder, drugs, and having sex with a bunch of women. This is what he's talking about. Listen one more time and we're going to get up out of here. This is the guy that you guys are donating all this $100,000 to. This is what you just gave money to, perpetuating the problem. Who's the problem? Is it me or is it him? I want you guys to listen.
I can just, you know what I mean, relax. I'm out promoting like Nico. You know what I mean?
Promoting the name and shit. What's going on, Black Market Records, man? We out here. You see everybody, you see everything that's been going on. We've been campaigning. Young Sid, you see the really Pharaoh, man. The youngster that's gonna come in and get on y'all youngsters.
Greats, nigga. Fuck you and your mama too. I mix the rock in my Jamba Juice, nigga.
You heard what he said about you and your mama? What'd you say, Pharaoh? Excuse me, Stevante?
Youngster that's gonna come in and get on y'all.
This is, I'm just saying, like, is this not, who's the problem? Is it me or him? Do y'all hear me talking like that, or do you hear him talking like that? Listen to what he said.
Young greats, nigga. Fuck you and your mama too. I mix the rock in my Jamba Juice, nigga.
Oh, really?
Yes. We out here,
But
nigga.
it is going down. Got love
we
out here in
nigga.
LA, you feel me? Making
Cold-blooded in the
still
summer,
going.
nigga. I let the beat boil, then I let the bitch simmer. Yeah.
Smoking weed on camera. Oh, we know this. The point is to point out that this is who you're giving money to. This person. Because everything is relevant. Everything. Because he said, you don't know my life, you don't know me. So for the person that said that about the video, what's the best way to find out who a person really is? Research. Look it up. Right? So we researched. We looked it up. And I actually have some more current footage, but I can't show it because it's got music in it. But you guys look it up under Pharaoh Da Vinci. Y'all look it up for yourself.
Yeah.
Let me spit a verse real quick. Yeah, I'm black market, bitch, I'm black market. All right.
Get him.
Different stages, roll some cages. As for classics, this the latest. I'm the bestest, that's the greatest. Life's a game, spades, I'm aces. All my bitches races, all my hoes done caught some cases.
He said, all my girls are racist, all my girls done caught cases. But I'm the problem with the black community. Right? What's wrong with this chat? There we go. Got it. He said, all his girls are racist. All his girls call cases. Right?
All my niggas wildin', having babies and still childish. What the fuck I'm talking about? Meat murder, let's chalk it out.
Need murder or meet murder, let's chalk it out. Perpetuating murder, right?
Sacramento, I'm the South. Welcome home, no shoes in my house, no laws, no rules. What the fuck are you about?
No laws, no rules. What are you talking about?
Black and I'm proud, you better say that shit loud. Got a cat for a mouse, I fuck her then I'm out. Miss me with the gossip, suck dick the word of mouth. Fucked on the floor, get sucked on the couch.
Y'all heard it. I ain't got to repeat that.
Fucked up her makeup, wipe out her account. I'm in, then I'm out. What that mean I gotta bounce?
Wipe out her account. What he's talking about is stealing credit card information, if you guys aren't familiar. That's a very popular scam among gang members and organized crime. Wipe out her account. I caught that.
Suck dick the word of mouth. Fucked on the floor, get sucked on the couch. Fucked up her makeup, wipe out her account.
Wipe out her account. Good job, Stevante.
I'm in, then I'm out. What that mean I gotta bounce? If you ain't talking money, then you better speak pounds. Miss me with the what and who, the where, the why, the how, the nouns. Pray for silence, not a sound. I don't run, I walk my town. Myself is who I talk with now. Like why the real niggas down. I speak with kings, I hold the crown. Show respect like bitch bow down. I knocked you out.
I show respect by telling a woman to bow down. Wow, nice.
Back yeah, I can model hand-me-downs. Young niggas so whammies now. He gon' need his family now. Nigga.
Black boss.
I'm black market. Bitch, I'm black market.
Very good job, young Pharaoh Da Vinci. Right? Guys, we topped out at almost 300 people watching. That's a new record for the Soto You Dig. I'd like to thank you guys for coming through. That is the end of the show. If anybody wants to send a donation, if y'all want to get a shout out, I'm pretty sure that this video is going to go everywhere. So if you want to get a shout out, you might want to do it now. Hit the paypal.me/DJJustJOK, and I will get you guys some love out there. All right. But yeah, that's it, man. And at the end of the day, why did I decide to do this? Because of the fact that I'm like, you know what, young man, I gave you an opportunity to come onto the show, speak for yourself, and to speak your truth. And what you did was you chose to ignore me. After you reached out to me, you messed up, and maybe somebody told you that you messed up, but that's also your bad. That's your fault, right? So at the end of the day, what we're going to do is in all actuality, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to save this young man's life. If he is embarrassed about what he did, then I hope that he's embarrassed, because what we're going to do is we're going to bring shame. How am I going to fix the black community? How am I going to contribute to fixing the problem? Because of the fact that I'm going to call out the hypocrisy. I am going to call out the things that are wrong, so that our children and that your brother's children don't make the wrong decisions in life. That's how I plan to accomplish that. Now, how do you plan to accomplish anything positive in your life or anybody else's life? A 24-hour recreational center? Why would anybody need to be at a recreational center 24 hours a day? Last time I checked, coming from personal experience and people that I know, people don't steal. People don't steal because they're bored. People don't steal because they want to have some fun and they want to play games and they need a 24-hour recreational center with PlayStations and basketball goals. They steal because they ain't got money, and usually people steal. The mentality of people that steal is usually because they're hungry. Now, you can't tell me to feel sad for your mama, because from what I've heard, she's gained at least $8,000 off of this thing. You personally have gained $83,000, almost $100,000 off of this thing. So money is definitely not an issue now. So now we're going to see what you're going to do. Now we'll see what you're going to say. Where's your rebuttal to this? You have every opportunity to still contact me. I will still talk to you. The number still works. But I can tell you this. When it comes to me, do not be disrespectful, and do not lie to me. Because if you do, I will air you out for the world to see, as I've done before. That is how we make change in the black community. We're not going to allow people that are so-called leaders in our community to lie to us, to steal from us, or misuse and abuse us. We're going to have truth, we're going to have accountability, and we're going to make sure that people are dependent on themselves and not everyone else. This is how you build the black community. This is how you build a strong community. This is your boy DJ Just J signing off. That's a mic drop. Now let's read these donations. We'll do a software update later. Again, if you guys want to get a shout out, shoot me a y'all put the PayPal link out there for me again. That's the end of the show. Put the PayPal link out there for me again. For everybody else, they were probably just watching, so they're not going to send a donation, which is fine. But for everybody else that sent one, I'm going to read theirs off for them and get them some Soto love up in this thing. Let's see here. Oh, I got to put my password in, of course. Again, shout out to my brother Relationship Rehab. Yeah, okay, today is, yeah, okay, he sent that today. Actually, let me read it now. Again, shout out to my brother Kurt Dog for providing the soundtrack for us for the show. Shout out to my brother Kurt Dog. Shout out to Brian Reed. Shout out to also who was the other person I missed the other day? Well, we'll get the ones right now. Shout out to my guy, William C. He said, your show rocks and they're on point and they're informative. Stay strong. We got your back. Appreciate that. Thank you, William. Also, let me make sure I can say the name. Derek F. said, great show. Thank you very much for the donation, my brother. To my sister, E-Goose is me is in the chat. Said, keep up the great stories. Thank you so much, Jay. Sister Erica, thank you very much. You know, I appreciate you big time, sis. You always showing out. Thank you. Last but not least, my brother Relationship Rehab says, great show, bro. Proud of you, man. You did some really good live numbers. Salute, my dude. Shout out to my brother Relationship Rehab. That is the second half to the Guru and the Horror Show. I can't wait for him and Tommy to get back online. Hey, what's up, Jade? I'm glad to see you back here. Appreciate that. I saw you over there in the other guys' chat, so thank you for being here. But make sure you guys subscribe to the Relationship Rehab. Make sure you subscribe to United Guns of America channel. And also Talk About It Tuesdays, which I think is airing tonight. Tate, T-I-A-T. So Relationship Rehab, if you're airing tonight, let us know. We'll love to come by and support your show, bro. You guys make sure to subscribe to Soto Gaming. I'm going to probably put up a new channel for the gaming channel also, because I like to do a little gaming myself. Shout out to Soto Politics. Shout out to Soto Sports TV. And last but not least, shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor. I appreciate it, brother. I thank you for the platform. I thank you for your message. I thank you for your wisdom. I thank you for your friendship. And I thank you for really just allowing me the opportunity to be here, providing me with tools to be able to do such videos. Brother, I hope I've made you proud. Thank you guys so much. We are signing off, and we'll see you on the next show. All right? Guys, have a great day. Like, share, subscribe.